back to the channel, and today is a tag video. I've never been tagged before, so this is a 30 questions about me tag, and I was tagged by Grace from Grace and Logan vlogs here on YouTube. They are a mother and son vlogging channel from Oahu, so thanks Grace. So I'm gonna try and answer this as best as I can, and so let's get started. First question: what is your middle name? My middle name is Rochelle. Me and my brothers all have our middle names. I honestly don't know if my mom planned that, but we all have our middle names. My dad's name is also starts with an R. So question number 2: my favorite color would have to be black and gray. That's pretty much my favorite color. Number 3: who was your first best friend? My first best friend is Janice, who you guys might have seen if you guys watched our girls trip vlog. She was in there, and yeah, she was my very first best friend. Number 4: how tall are you? 5'2". Number 5: cats or dogs? Really, I think I really am. I really like cats, but Buddy's allergic to them. I had a cat, but my dad used to train dogs for hunting, not pig hunting, but like pheasant hunting. But my dad used to be a trainer for dogs, so we always had like English pointers, German short hair, you know, that kind of dogs. But I love them too, but honestly, really, I think I really am a cat person. Number 6: funniest moment throughout high school? High school was a very long time ago, but if I had to think of one moment, it would have to be I can't remember, it was like freshman year or sophomore year or something, but my friend and I it's during changing class. So the school I went to has 3 levels, so I don't know if it was on the 3rd level or the 2nd level. Anyway, we're going downstairs, and I used to wear those slippers with socks. That was the thing back then, and somehow I either missed a step, slipped, my slipper flew off, hit someone coming in the opposite direction, and I went sliding down on my butt down the stairs. And mind you, while I did do that, I grabbed my friend and took her down with me. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's just what happened. But now I can look back, and it actually was kind of funny. Nobody got hurt, so yeah, it can be a funny story. Number 7: how many countries have you visited? I've only been to 2. The very first country I've been to was Japan. That was back in 2014. I went with my mom, my brother, and my aunt and uncle, and it was like the best trip of my life. Like, I didn't go on much. I've been to the mainland numerous times, but honestly, that was like, if I had to pick one for the experience wise, that would be it. That would be my trip. Second place I've been to was actually just this past year in March. That would be to Canada. Like I mentioned before, I went on a girls trip, and this was like the first girls trip that all of us were there. And yeah, we did a Pacific Northwest. We went to Washington State, and we took the train up to Canada. Number 8: are you or gone to college? Yes, I did go to the community college like not too long after I graduated from high school. I went there for maybe like 3 semesters or so, but I didn't finish. But I did end up going to Heald College, which is like a 18-month program, you know, like a training kind of school. I went to school there for what I'm doing now. Unfortunately, that school is closed, so I don't know how valid my degree is. Number 9: what was your favorite or worst subject in high school? I can definitely tell you my worst subject was math. Never was a fan of math. I guess my favorite subject in high school would have to be Hawaiian. language. I took Hawaiian language 3.5 years. I say 3.5 years because I had to drop out the last semester or whatever you call it, because I was short of credit in a different class. So I had to give up my elective in order to take the class that I needed to graduate. Yeah, I was that kind of student. Number 10, what is your favorite drink? My favorite drink would have to be water. I really like water, I honestly really do. But if it had to be something like, I've been loving ginger beer. My friend got me hooked on that, and like kombucha drinks that I haven't tried a lot, but I've been slowly getting into that. So I guess that would be like kind of what I've been liking so far. Number 11, what is your favorite animal? I don't really have a favorite animal. Like, there's no animal out there that, obviously I don't have any pets, so there's no animal out there that I'm like, I just love, you know. I can tell you what I don't like. I hate mice and rats. Number 12, what is your favorite perfume? I looked over this question before, but it was that, J'adore by Dior. That was my favorite one, and that's kind of back in the day I used to use sunflower. Was that Clinique? I don't even know. Number 13, tea or coffee? Man, that is so hard. So Grace, who tagged me in this, talked about how much she dislikes tea, and I totally understand, because growing up I honestly think it was because my mom, I don't know if it's a Japanese thing, my great grandma is pure, or was pure Japanese, and my mom used to it's like a comfort food, so she would always have like tea and rice, hot tea and rice, and I hated that. She always tried to feed that to me when I was sick, but I just did not like it. But because we went to Japan, and that's like the most common thing that you get when you go to like the restaurants and stuff like that, I could actually realize that I do like it. And when I came home, I was like obsessed with tea. But tea or coffee, honestly guys, you know my love for coffee, so it would really have to be coffee. I love coffee. Number 14, what would you name your children? Obviously you guys know that Buddy and I don't have any kids right now, and we have names picked out if we were to have any kids, for a boy and for a girl. Obviously if it was a boy, it would have my dad's name in it, and if it's a girl, it obviously would have his mother's name in it, being that both of our parents have already passed on, his mom and my dad. And we already have names, but I won't share that one, because we'll just have to find out if we do have kids. Number 15, what sports do you play or have played? I didn't play any sports. I did try for the volleyball team in high school, but did not make it. I remember my dad used to make me practice in the backyard, volleying the ball, and yeah, but sports wasn't just for me, so I ended up just being a team manager. I was a manager for the football team in high school and for the girls basketball team in high school. Number 16, what is your favorite book? Honestly, I don't read books. I tried to read the Twilight series. I might have read one, maybe it was like the second one. I tried to read 50 Shades, and I don't even think I've even finished one. But I used to read back in the day when I was younger. I used to read like R.L. Stein books, Goosebumps, and like the Babysitter's Club. I was obsessed with those. I love those kinds of books. But right now, only if I have to for work or whatever, I will read a book. And if that, I just skim through. Number 17, who is some of your favorite YouTubers? If you've been following me for a while, you guys know how much I just love Judy. It's Judy time, it's Judy's life. Yeah, she would be my all-time favorite. She is the one person that I don't miss. Follow her because of her beauty channel. Back in the day, before she had the twins, before she had Juliana, before she got married to Benji, and before they got that house, and like when they were living with, if you've been following Judy a long time, when they were living with Julian and Amy in a house, like way back in the day, she used to sit on the floor, do her tutorials, and or she used to be in that little room and Benji used to be in the background on that exercise ball as his chair. That's how long I've been a Judy fan. I like to watch family vloggers. I don't know if it's just because it's the age that I am and I enjoy seeing that, like families. And so Judy would be one of them. Another would be Ellie and Jared. I've been following for a couple years. Another would be Kara Emily 03. Like, she was just like Judy, a beauty vlogger. She still is a beauty, you know, YouTuber, and she still is. And she vlogs too a little bit. She doesn't vlog as much, but she still does it. So I've been following her for a very long time before she had her kids. 18. What is your favorite movie? I don't have one particular movie. I have like a handful or more that I can watch all the time. You know, a lot of 80s movies that I grew up watching, or just, you know, just movies in general. I honestly can't name you. It's because it's a very long list. Number 19, are you single or taken? I am taken. Married. Number 20, what is your ideal first date? Well, since it's been a very long time since I've ever been on a date, but you know, I think of a first date as like just like a dinner and a movie kind of thing, because it's like, it's awkward, it's you're gonna still be around people, you know, because you still get to know each other, you know, and you have all these people around you to just make it a little bit more comfortable. So I would say the easiest, dinner and movie. Number 21, how many boyfriends have you had? In all honesty, I would say just one. Buddy would be my one. I dated before him and stuff like that, but nothing was like, I don't consider them like boyfriends. It was just like dating, but like someone where I was with a long time, and they met my parents, and like they came to like family functions. It would be one and only, and I married him, and that's Buddy. Number 22, a favorite memory from childhood. I would have to say anything that pertains to my dad from my childhood would be my favorite memory. Number 23, do you speak any different languages, and how well? No, I know I took Hawaiian in high school, but honestly, I really don't know anymore. Like, I don't know the language anymore. I was good for a while, like I could understand, I could sit there and just understand what people are saying, but yeah, so no, honestly, I really don't. Yes, I know I do not speak Filipino. I know I'm like almost pure Filipino. My parents both were born and raised there. My grandpa never spoke to my mom and her siblings. My grandma is half Japanese. My dad's side, they never spoke to him as well. So unfortunately, that's kind of sad if you really think about it, but I really don't know. Like, I don't know. Number 24, do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have 2 older brothers. Number 25, how would you describe your fashion? My fashion sense, I don't know. Like I keep saying, I'm old now, so like I don't like the trends are cute, but that's made for the young girls now, you know, the younger people, and I'm older. I like casual. I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of person. I like whatever makes me comfortable, and that I'm comfortable for that I can still eat what I want to eat, because you know I'm a foodie. Speaking of food, number 26, what is your favorite restaurant? So like I just said, I'm a foodie, but being a foodie, I don't like one particular restaurant. I may like a restaurant that pertains to that genre of food, but I don't have one. Like, there's not one place. I mean, there are places that I go eat all the time out of convenience, but do I have a favorite one? No, because I like food and I like everywhere, and I like to try different places, and I don't know, I don't have a favorite one because I love everything. Number 27, what are some of your favorite TV shows? Watched a lot of TV for a long time. Like I love like the CW. And when there was WB, like Dawson's Creek, all that kind of stuff. All those teen shows back in the day. Beverly Hills 90210 Jam when I was in like 6th grade, and I don't even know what the heck was going on. Like I didn't quite understand all that stuff back then. You know, I like MTV stuff, Teen Mom, you know, the junk stuff, 16 and Pregnant, The Hills, you know, all that kind of stuff. I used to like the Kardashians, but I don't really watch it that much anymore. But if we're gonna go on to like Hulu, like I love The Handmaid's Tale right now. I love Riverdale, Jane the Virgin. And we're gonna go like Netflix. Like I've been watching like 13 Reasons Why. I've watched Orange is the New Black, although it's not as great as it used to be. I gotta throw The Walking Dead in there, but honestly guys, I know we're 808 food zombies, but I kind of losing interest in Walking Dead. I didn't even watch this whole season, but I was obsessed with Walking Dead for a while. I like The Resident on TV. I like that. I like medical stuff, Grey's Anatomy. Oh, and I'm waiting for The Man in a High Tower. It's on Amazon Prime, and oh my goodness, like I feel like I'm waiting forever. That is a really cool show. If you ever get a chance to watch it. But yeah, my sister-in-law got me hooked on it, and I got hooked on it. I just hope it really does come back. Number 28, PC or Mac? PC. Number 29, what phone do you have? Ironically, I have an iPhone. I don't know, I just always had an iPhone, so I always stuck with it, even though I'm a PC girl. And the last question, tell us one of your bad habits. If Buddy was here, he would tell you many of my bad habits, but oh, my ear. I would have to say currently right now, one of my bad habits is hydrogen peroxide. I know you're thinking like, what the hell, hydrogen peroxide? Hydrogen peroxide, I've been putting that thing in my ear. Like I don't put like a lot, but like I'm obsessed with it, and I know it's really bad for me, and I need to stop. So I have to really stop. Like I just like the way it fizzes it, like I can hear it fizzing in my ear, and it tickles it, and it like I feel like it's cleaning it so well. Like I don't know, I just need to stop it. Like that's a really bad habit. And this, I'm always playing with my ears. I have all these bad ear problems, but that I'm causing myself. Anyway, that is it for the 30 facts about me. Hope you guys learned a little bit more about me. I'm pretty open on my vlogs, so yeah. And obviously Buddy's not here, so to try and get him to sit down to do this, my big kind of hard. And this will probably be like an hour. But anyway, thanks again, Grace, for tagging me. This was pretty fun, I must say. If you wanna do the tag, I won't hold it against you. If you guys don't do it, I won't be offended, trust me. But I will tag, and if you already did this tag already, then you know that's totally fine too. But I just want to thank you. So I'm gonna tag Noelle from Alwin and Noelle. I'm gonna tag Janice was RPN 702. Andrew and Marilou from SFVegasDad. I know you don't vlog, or you're not on YouTube that much, but I'm gonna tag you anyway. RoseAustin from RoseAustin C, and Elisha from EX2L, Nohea from Keahi, Ohana, and whoever else wants to do it. I'll leave the questions down below, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, it's so hot. I am free. Get open the window.